Hi everyone, I'm Christine Busby and I want your vote so I can represent Te Puku o Te Ike Maui region on Leanza National Council. I've been working in libraries for about 5 years, mainly in special libraries in Wellington, and I believe I'm in the best profession in the world. I love it, and I really want to be working in this profession for a long time to come. In order for this to happen though, I know that we need to carry the profession forward and keep making improvements to what's already a pretty awesome role. I have 3 main areas that I want to focus on if elected to Leanza Council. I've gone over these in my candidate statement, so I won't go into too much detail. But in summary, they are advocacy. We really need to make sure that people know what we do. The sheer number of people, whether they're friends, local councillors, regional councillors, or even MPs that don't even know what a librarian does or know how to say librarian is kind of astounding. Like I said, I love my job, but the number of people that say, oh, so you're a librarian, so you like to read. Well, admittedly that is true. There's so much more to what we do than that. We know that, but we need to make sure that everybody else knows that. This is relevant particularly with the breakfast interview that Lorinda did a couple of weeks ago, and we really need to make sure that everybody knows what we do so that they'll fight for us. Secondly, I think that the work that I've been doing with the Emerging Leaders Working Group is vital. Again, in order to carry this profession forward, we need strong leaders. I think the work that the New Professionals Group has been doing online is amazing, and I really want Leanza to be encouraging and supporting these emerging leaders as much as possible. I also think that there's a number of leaders that we already have, and we need to be recognising them and making sure that they will stay in the profession and we can keep using them and get them involved in the Library Association, because that's what we're here for. Finally, we need to work together to have a loud voice. Everything I've been talking about is just so dependent on us getting on and having these networks and making sure that we're in agreement. Leanza needs to represent librarians. One small library is not going to have a great say when negotiating a deal. We're up against some big bad corporate players, and we need to make sure that the association can speak on behalf of us. Sure, you might be able to ignore one little library, you might even be able to ignore a couple of libraries from a smaller region. But if you get the whole library association discussing and being on the same page, that would be very hard to ignore, I think. So I really want to get out there and talk to as many people in the region as possible. Not only do I want to talk to you, I want to listen to you. I want to hear your good news, your bad news, your concerns, and what you want National Council to be doing. It's all well and good for me to have these priorities, but what it comes down to is what you want. And I know that I want your vote so that I can make sure that I get these messages out and so that we can work together to make the profession stronger. But it all comes down to you. And I think that's what the biggest appeal to the Library Association for me is working for you and helping you. If you want more details, you can read my candidate statement that's on the Leanza website. You can tweet me, my username is just Christine Busby, or you can call me on 04 910 1137 or email me, which is just christine.busby@nzica.com. In summary, vote for me because I really feel that I've got the energy, enthusiasm and passion about libraries to make sure that our National Council does what we want. Thanks.